So this is not my first attempt at recording a video this week. Tried to record one yesterday, didn't go so well. So this is going to be a completely off-the-cuff video and I hope you enjoy it. I'm here to tell you that there is no such thing as the one when it comes to a relationship. I'm sure you'll meet people who will tell you differently and disagree and say that the person that they're in a relationship with now, that they're married to or whatever, is the one, and there is nobody else in the world which could possibly fulfill them like their partner. And I'm glad they feel that way. But if you really think about it, that can't possibly be the case. So let's do a kind of experiment, a bit of case study if you like. Just for a moment, think about all the attributes and things that you're looking for in a potential partner. So, things like being kind or being strong or being thoughtful, perhaps, I reckon a lot of people may come around the same areas here. So okay, let's get rid of the obvious ones and let's go for more specific ones. Perhaps you want somebody who has a degree or that kind of level of intelligence. Perhaps you want somebody who is caring for a living, so a caregiver or a nurse or something like that. Perhaps you're looking for somebody who's really professional, a business person or a teacher. Or perhaps, and more likely, you're looking for somebody who has similar interests to you. They like going to the theatre or they like going on adventurous holidays. Yeah? And now I want you to think of a couple more things. Firstly, how many people do you think fit that description from just your friend group? Going to be quite a lot actually, if you think about it. And secondly, when you meet somebody, how likely is it they fit perfectly into all these things that you want? And when they don't, do you compromise on what you actually want? Well, I think it's quite obvious here that there's no way of knowing who's going to be the one. And more likely you're going to mould somebody who's pretty close to what the kind of thing you're looking for into your one. And to a certain extent you can do this with more or less anybody who's round about the area that you're looking for. And really good examples of this are people who think they found the one, they get married, they are married for years, decades perhaps, and then they realise that they meet somebody else and they really like them a lot more. Who in that situation is the one? Is it the person who you've been committed to for 20 years and is the person that you come into your life and you're for some reason more attracted to just a passing phase? Or perhaps the person that you've been married to for 20 years isn't your life partner. How are you supposed to know that? Unless you're very good at predicting the future, there's no way of you knowing that. Of course, by the same theory, if there is somebody that is the one for you, then you must be their one. How likely is it that these two people are going to meet? There are 8 billion people in the world. Okay, we're in the UK. There's over 100 million people in the UK. You have a better chance of winning the lottery on a Saturday than you do of meeting the one. Okay, I think I've conclusively disproved this idea of there being the one. But in which case, how do you know the person you're with is the person that you should marry and spend the rest of your life with? Like I said before, unless you've got a crystal ball and it's very, very accurate, then I don't know. You don't know. And people talk about being in love with somebody. Well, I think there is two ways to look at this. The first one is that, you do fall in love and therefore you can love the person for the rest of your life. But also you don't have a choice in being in love with this person. Therefore that's why you stay with them for the rest of your life. But I actually think that falling in love isn't a choice, but staying in love is a choice. Because meeting somebody for the first time and that whirlwind and really getting to know them and liking them is fantastic and it's euphoric. But staying in love is forgiveness and compromise. There's no way that you're going to like what they do all the time. It's pretty much impossible. So you've only got one option, and that is to let them do what they want to do and understand them. And doing that and being willing to do that is, in my book, what staying in love is. Actually, a great example of this is my grandma and granddad on my mum's side. Until they passed away about a decade ago, they were very much still in love. And it's really weird because my grandma used to roll my granddad up quite a lot. She was really annoying, but my granddad loved her because he was willing to see past those flaws and all the positive things that my grandma did. And of course it works the other way. My granddad would do some things which my grandma would not approve of. And I don't really think those are family secrets. I think that happens in all relationships, especially relationships which last for a lifetime. Obviously that's my thoughts on the matter, but what are your thoughts? Do leave your comments down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe because I make videos every single week. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.